Hey guys, so in this video I have this back to school look that is one of my go-to looks when I want something that's clean and simple and done up, but I don't want to go too overboard or too dark, and I just think it'd be perfect for back to school. So it's a pretty simple look. We just got some gold lids, a dewy face, and some voluptuous lips. Got a little bit of Kylie Jenner lips going on, but it's not too overboard. It's very simple. So to get this look, I'm taking my Too Faced Semi-Sweet palette and taking Coconut Cream and just using this as a brow bone highlight. And then I'm taking Nougat, which you can tell is one of my favorite transition colors. And I'm just placing that in my crease, and this is just going to help blend out the darker colors we're going to be placing down in a little bit. So I'm just making sure I'm applying it and that it's nicely blended, that there's no harsh lines. And then I'm going to be taking Truffle to darken it up just a little bit, and I'm going to be placing that in my crease, but not taking it up past Nougat. And I'm focusing the majority of this color in my outer V, because that is what I want to be the darkest, because that's where I'm going to be placing down more dark colors in a little. And so after I've placed it down, I'm just blending it and then just reapplying it just to make sure that it is nice and soft and there's no harsh lines and that it blends nicely. Then for the lid, I'm taking Get Lucky by ColourPop, and I'm just placing that all over my lid where we haven't placed any color, leaving the outer edge free. And then just going in and just touching up the crease and just blending it out even further. Then taking Hot Fudge from the same Semi-Sweet palette, I'm placing that right on the outer edge of my lid and into my outer V. And this is just darkening up the look just a little bit. It's keeping it subtle, not too much, just adding a little bit more dramatic touch to it. Then I'm just doing a little tiny wing liner. You don't have to do wing liner, I just think it adds to the look and makes it look like you put more time and effort into it. Then I'm taking my IT Cosmetics Illumination CC Cream in Tan and just placing that on my face. This is a little bit darker for me, but I also do more of the extreme highlighting, and so I don't want it to wash me out completely. This does match my body, it's just my face is a little bit lighter than my body. And you know, going back to school, you want to look like you got a tan over the summer. You know, you don't want to be, pasty white, and so I'm just placing this all over my face. And then for concealer, I'm using 05 and 04 from NYX HD Concealer, and so I'm placing down 05 first. And this is just a peachy pink, and so it's blocking out any of the dark circles I have. And then to brighten and highlight, I'm taking 04 and just placing that on the high points of my face, so under my eyes, on my cheekbones, on my nose, forehead, lip, and chin. Then just taking my Real Techniques, what's it called, a stippling sponge, I think. I forgot the exact name of the sponge, but I'm just blending that out. And I'm not contouring, I'm just highlighting. Then I'm taking my Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder, and I'm just placing that right underneath my eyes to help stop any creasing and just to set the concealer. Next, I'm taking Rose Dior Blush from Milani, and I'm just placing that on the backs and tops of my cheekbones and on the apples of my cheeks. And again, I'm not contouring, I'm keeping it very simple and just applying a little bit of blush. Then for highlight, I'm taking Stole the Show by ColourPop. This is one of my favorites. And so I'm just placing that on the tops of my cheeks, and this just gives a really natural, dewy, glowy look. You can always skip this if you prefer a more matte look, but I just think it adds so much more to the face. And I'm also placing that in the inner corner of my eye and on my cupid's bow just to add a little bit of emphasis there. And for lips, I'm taking Nude Pink and Nude from NYX. And so to start off, I'm going barely outside my lips, and I'm just lining them. I'm not going crazy with the overdrawing, I'm just going just the tiniest bit outside of my natural lip. And this is just going to help create a shadow and make your lips appear more voluptuous than they really are. But it's not going crazy with the overdrawing. You're not going to be able to see where your lips are or like where the line is. It just creates a shadow and helps them look more bigger than they are. And so I'm just doing this with a pencil that is a little bit darker than my natural lip color. And then I'm going in with the Nude and just placing that right in the center of my lips to lighten that area. Then go back in with the Nude Pink and place it on the corners of my lips. Then taking this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, I am just placing that all over my lips, including the outer edge line that we drew to help blend it in. And so this just helps your lips appear more voluptuous without going crazy on the overdrawing. But it's one of my favorite things to do. I just like how it looks. You obviously don't have to do this, but it's just one thing I love to do. And so this is the finished look. I've posted this look so many times on my Instagram, and so I finally made a video on it. I hope you like it. Give the video a thumbs up, comment what you thought of it down below, subscribe, and check out my Instagram.